Shakara Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Thawada, Abba Abba, Kal Kadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone that teach us truth, the 100% truth, according to the Bible. The title of the lesson today is going to be the family. And I was watching a TikTok video, and it's a very simple video. It's not a whole lot going into it, but it's just, you can see a Jake, I guess he's sitting down on the couch, and had a pretty decent home, yeah, I guess. And to his left, he's got like a big flat screen TV. I guess he's playing some type of game like Madden or something like that. And the house looked very clean. He's got like a little baby on the floor to the right of him. But I'm not going to go too far into it. But like I said, it's a simple video. And he doesn't say anything in the video. It's got a caption on it. And it shows his wife bringing him his meal. So let me just show you, chalk up the video. Then, but what really got me about the video is I went into the comments, man, and you go on the comment board, and you see a lot of Jake men on there, from all ages, all ranges of ages, older to younger. And Jake's making comments like they wish that was them, or they could have that. They wish they could tap into that energy. That's what they seek to have. And that's really what Jake wants, man. Bible tells you, Jake is, he's like a keeper at home. He take care of his home, his woman, his children. And that's all Jake really wants. But right now we're in our captivity in the system, man, and the curses are on us. And these Edomites are not gonna let you live in that type of peace as long as you're up in their system, man, because they know it don't take much for Jake to take off and and be able to be in rulership position again, as it was in the old days of Europe, the time of the Moors. So they understand this. So they always work to keep you, Jake, divided as a whole. But first of all, by breaking up your families, and then second of all, once you break up the families, then you destroy the whole dynamic of the community. And that's what keeps you, Jake's, powerless, man. That's why it keeps you continue at the bottom. And all these other nations come over here and can make strides over you and make merchandise of you. But let me go ahead and hit the video real quick, pull up the video, and then we'll go from there. Like I said, it's just a simple video. But the power in that video, man, is deep. And that's the last thing Esau Edom wants, man, to see you taking that kind of power, man. But, for most Jakes, man, it's not going to come on his side. It's going to come when the Lord comes back, take this devil out of rulership, and we come into our power. But let me go through the comment board real quick. Like I said, the comment board is just all Jake men. You might see one or two women in that whole comment board, but out of almost 2,000 comments, it's mostly all men. Like I said, I might see one or two women at that. But let me read some of the comments, man. Richest man ever. The baby's okay. You made it, big dog. Don't know you, but I'm proud of you. Oh, I would get that in the name of Jesus, which a lot of Jakes, they confuse, man. That's part of being in Babylon the Great, it's the confusion of the name of the Lord. Well, I will get that in the name of Jesus Christ, I will. It's a matter of time. Manifesting this for myself. But everything about this video hits different. Like I said, it's a simple video, man. Not much to it. Just the simple things, man. We can't even get that in this kingdom, man, because we're in our captivity. Our women belong to Esau Edom. Richest man on the planet. You give us hope, King. I pray my God to watch over your relationship. This is beautiful. Only men in the comments. Oh, somebody noticed it too. This is beautiful. Only men in the comments showing appreciation and happy for another brother. Bunch of sour ladies with negative thoughts. You know, it's crazy, man. Somebody said real bro too. They just say they don't like seeing men happy or like seeing two happy people in a happy relationship. And that's true, man. The women in this place, man, in Babylon has been put under a spell from Esau Edom. She's been bewitched and she can't stand to see her man happy. And that goes all the way back to Eve in the garden, man. She wanted to be not only a helpmate to Adam, but to be over Adam. And that was the beginning of, that was the beginning of sin in our nation. This man is showing fellas what peace looked like. Having a family is such a wonderful accomplishment. Congrats to you, three beautiful. Bruh, really, literally won in life. The baby saying the bowl and the garlic bread is all that I've been dreaming of. All could be so simple. Some bros be winning in life. And I just did a video on recently just showing where only, let me see how many marriages do we have. 17.5 nuclear families exist within the United States. And you know, Jake is the one that's hit most hard, so our number's gonna be higher than that. As far as, being in a one family household, with the women over her family. And the woman has given into the lie, man. She's bought into the lie of feminism, thinking that she can be better than a man or over a man that would do without a man. And as a whole, the household is failing, man. Because there's another video too that I saw with this young Jake, he's 25, staying with his mother, he's crying out, he's lashing out, the mother's sitting there crying, and, he's saying he wish he could go stay with his dad, 25-year-old grown man, but he's unprepared for life because he was raised in a single household, man. He didn't have that balance in life, he didn't have that father figure to give him that balance of masculinity, and the mother with overbearing being over the nurturer. And that's why a lot of these young men now, they are they call them son husbands, They never be able to leave the house. They're always under the care of the mother, They're not able to branch off and go and make their own. And because they're lacking these substances that should have been brought up in a two-family household, man. With that father being head of the household and being able to guide that young man to be able to step out into the world, start creating his own family at 25. He should already be on his second or third child by that time, established himself. And a lot of these women think that because you bring a child up in your house, you provide clothing and food, man. That child that's only maintaining a child, but you're not rearing a child like he's supposed to be, because he has to have that balance in the household. And a lot of these women, some of them just don't get it, and some just don't give a damn, man. They could care less, long as they achieve and get their bag. They'll sacrifice their kids in order to call themselves winning in this society, man. But like I said, that's just a few of the comments, man. I'm not gonna go too deep on the comments, but let me go ahead and jump into these scriptures. And we're going to start off in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So Yahweh created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And Yahweh blessed them. And Yahweh said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. That's what we're commanded to do. And subdue it and have dominion over the fish and the sea and over the fowl and the air, over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moved upon the earth. So those were Lord had commanded us to do, man. But in this wicked society that's ruled by Esau Edom, in his kingdom, man, households are broken up, men are having to go dolo, women, choosing to do it on their own, as long as she's got government assistance that's going to help. Um, that's going to help her perpetuate that debauchery, man, of raising that dysfunctional household, man. Verse 28. And Yahweh blessed them, and Yahweh said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish in the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and of every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3, we're going to read on down through 5. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together one consent. They are confederate against thee. And that's these other nations, man, our enemy. You know, Jake don't think he has an enemy, but these other nations are conspiring against you. They are your enemy. They work to see your downfall because they know the power that you possess. And Jake can't see it, you know, because of all the enchantments that's been put on Jake since Jake's been under E's rulership, or these other nations' rulership. So they're taking crafty counsel, man. They worked and came up ways to break up your families, man. They devised ways. First, they did it through the slave trade. When you just had a child, they just take the child from you. And like Gad and Reuben on the reservations, they would take the children and put them in these indoctrination centers and raise that child according to how Esau wanted that child to be raised. And a lot of those kids were put to death in those camps, man. And then you Jakes, they came up with the welfare system, you know, where they told Eve, to abandon your husband, take your children, because we're going to support you in taking that child away from their father. And we're going to support you and that child in some rundown, dilapidated government building, government housing. And we're going to give you food stamps as long as you don't have that man in your house and you be head of the household. Therefore, you can go out, either work, or we're going to raise that child for you. Meaning we're going to indoctrinate that child in the ways that we want that child to be reared up. And you see now with all the debauchery, how they trying to raise these kids now, man. With the LGBT, they pushing that shit in school through the books. They got, they have transformers coming in reading to these kids at an early age, man, to try to infect their minds early on, man. And this is all a scheme of the devil, man. The devil means the deceiver. Esau Edom, man, that's what he is. He has the characteristics of a serpent. You know, he sits back and idly waits while he springs a trap on you, Jakes, man. Mainly you women, by using you women to do it, to break up your household, man. Sacrificing your family just to have a career. You know, you have women, they can brag about having 3 or 4 degrees, but yet they don't have a wholesome family, man. And therefore she failed in life for what Lord has required for her, what she's supposed to be doing, man. So we're going to go to the prophet Isaiah chapter 60, verse 20 through 22. So the sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. That meaning that when the Lord comes back, man, there's not going to be no more deception, no more wickedness that's going to be deceiving the people, man. We're going to always have enlightenment. We're going to always understand what's going on. Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting and the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord Yahweh, will hasten it in this time. So our little ones, man, are going to grow. They're going to prosper. They're going to no longer be dwelling in darkness, man, as we are coming up in this society in this time, man. No longer being deceived, man. They're going to know who they are. They're going to know who their heritage are. As going back to in Psalms chapter 83, verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel and consulted against thy hidden ones, that the name of Israel shall be no more in remembrance. They try to cut us off from our heritage, man, from who we are. But our kids going to know in that day of the Lord, man, when he comes back. Everyone in our nation going to know during that time. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 7. We're going to read on down through 12. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man. And you can see in that picture, man, in that TikTok video, man, that brother sitting back and his woman coming to bring him his food, and catering to that man, is going to build his pride, and he's going to do more to build that household, man. She's his glory, man. It's nothing more precious than have a woman that's up under her rightful thinking, man. That's acting accordingly how the Lord has programmed her, how she's supposed to be. In her true nature, man, of being a woman, being a nurturer, to the family. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. So the woman has been put here to be our helpmate, man, to help us to achieve that we can take care and provide for the family, to be that protector over the family, to guide that family. A woman is not supposed to be doing it alone, trying to raise her family, man. And you hear a lot of Eve complain about that, but at the same time, you put yourself in that position. You go out here and choose these wrong guys, man, these wrong type of dudes, man. You don't look for a guy that has characteristics, that's building, that's trying to do something. Eve wants the finished product. Therefore they jump to that fast money. They go by and have babies by these drug dealers, these dope dealers. Dudes got these flashy cars, that's living that lifestyle. But that man is not going to be there to support her when she's there trying to rear that child, man. Verse 9, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Verse 10, for he causeth the woman to have power on her head because of the angels. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. Verse 12, for as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things of Yahweh. We'll go back over it again. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, because we come from the woman, man. But all things are Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. We're going to finish off in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh, is the Hamashiach, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach of Yahweh Shah is Yahweh. So there's an order to this thing, man. You can't go outside of the order and think that things are going to work out, that things are going to unfold like it's supposed to. The Lord put things in order for a reason, man. It's not for us to question this order. If the Lord put it that the women's supposed to be ahead, then that's how it is. We have to rock. We have to rock with that. But Eve has listened to the serpent, and she's believing that she don't need a man, or she can be head of the man, and she can do things outside of the order of Yahweh, and therefore that's why we have all these things going on in the world, man. That's why we have mass confusion. That's why we have these young jakes coming up now that don't even know anything about a family, man. They can care less about a family, man. That's why a lot of them ended up in prison doing time and all these other things, man. But Lord will, man, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua comes back and restore order, in which we know he's going to do. And Lord will, it's going to be real soon, And the Most High God, man, Yahweh, that's who we wait patiently on, to bring back order, back to us jakes, man, back to the land as a whole. But let me finish off with that video one more time.
Brake seedlings are now being packaged and
just let that sink in, man. It's going to be 100 times much more greater, man, in the kingdom, man, what we're going to have. Eve, you're going to be the benefactor of our hard work, man. You're going to receive so much because of it. You know, you're going to be blessed. You're going to have maid service up under you. You're not going to have to work hard and go in that kitchen and slave and do all those things, man. So that's pretty much it, man. Lord will, this lesson edifying. With that, say shalom.